The country once again breaks its record for a single-day spike in new COVID-19 cases. The health department reported nearly 7,000 infections Monday, bringing the total count past 136,000. 60% of the new cases come from Metro Manila. But city mayors claim they've recorded fewer infections ever since the capital region and 4 other provinces reverted to a modified enhanced community quarantine last week. In a late-night address, President Rodrigo Duterte reiterated that he is hopeful a vaccine will be made available this year. He spoke about a vaccine from Russia, saying he would even be the first to take it to prove how safe it is. Our Trisha Tirado joins us now to tell us more about the president's late-night address. Trisha, good morning. What do you have for us?
Yes, Ria, good morning. President Rodrigo Duterte is sending a thank you letter to Russian President Vladimir Putin. The president is grateful for Putin's offer anti-COVID vaccines for Filipinos once they become available. The chief executive says he is accepting Russia's help. Mr. Duterte says supplies and clinical studies are up for discussion. The president volunteers to be part of the trial.
Ako, pagdating ng bakuna, in public, para walang chat-chat dyan, in public, magpa-injection ako. Ako yung maunang ma-eksperimentuhan. Sabihin ko rin kay President Putin, malaki ang tiwala ko sa your studies in combating COVID. And I believe that the vaccine that you have produced is really good for humanity. Kaya ako, para ipakita ako sa kanila na tiwala ako at hindi sila nagkamali, nag-offer. Ako, pagdating, yung doktor nila o doktor natin, ako ang unang magpabakuna. Tignan natin kung pwede ba. Kung pwede sa akin, pwede sa lahat.
President tasked the health secretary to look for, quote, the best guy to coordinate with Russia. Although he didn't read the letter, the president promised during his address that Russia and Philippines will remain friends forever. President Duterte says he doesn't take sides in the geopolitical struggle. As in his previous speeches, the president appealed for everyone's patience in waiting for the vaccine. President Rodrigo Duterte says he is hoping for a COVID-free December. Back to you.
Well, Trisha, a bit before December, let's talk about the MECQ ending on the 18th. Did the president say anything about extending the lockdown? And do we have at least a sense of what the new classification might be?
Well, nothing is very certain about the new quarantine classification, but what I can tell you is that the president talked about his dilemma in balancing the health and economy. President Duterte says as much as he wants to give in to doctors' demands about lockdowns, he also has to think of Filipinos who need to feed their families. The president reiterates the government can no longer provide cash aid.
I-lockdown ko, ubos na yung pera na binigay ng Congress na bigyan kayo ng ayuda, yung pera pang gastos. Wala na ako niyan. Sabi, on your own ka, totoo. Kailan lumabas ka para maghanap buhay, para makakain?
Still on COVID response, President Duterte also talked about contact tracing in passing. He says contact tracing must be financed by the government, and the people doing this must conduct physical visits. To help them, President Duterte tasked the police to help contact tracers by providing them transportation. Ria?
All right, Trisha, I just want to go back to what you mentioned about the government cash aid. What does the government intend to do with erring officials behind anomalies in distribution?
Well, Secretary Anya says police investigators noted 155 complaints. Cases are now with the ombudsman. Within the week, Anya says they're expecting that initially at least 50 barangay officials will be placed under preventive suspension while investigation is ongoing. Back to you.
All right, and Trisha, on another topic, did the president give any updates on the telcos?
Right. Actually, it was Interior Secretary Eduardo Añon gave an update, and he said that with the new system in place, telco applications will only take 16 days and 8 permits with 35 required documents. Very different from the old system, where applications take more than 200 days, 19 permits, and 86 requirements. DILG found out there are more than 1,900 applications with 80 LGUs, and so far, 1,500 have already been approved. ANU says they're closely monitoring the remaining 428 applications to make sure it won't drag along. President Duterte's address was cut short as he recognized his cabinet secretary's love for the country and as he talked about having the lowest pay and 2 wives. RTVM explains it was due to a technical problem. The president's address will be replayed this morning. Back to you, Ria.
Thanks a lot for that, our Trisha Terada there reporting.